Gets yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. France versus Portugal. A lot of people have been telling me that they found this game to be rather boring, dull, not as exciting as the other matches. And I will say that the England matches, some of them, most of them, have been boring. So I'm with them on that. But I think part of the problem is that a lot of these people, at least that I've been speaking to, have been watching Copa America, and Copa America doesn't do extra time. They go into straight into penalties, which seems like an interesting concept. I think that works for some games that I've been watching in the Euros. There's some of these games. I mean, if you can't finish the game in 90 minutes, I mean, you just give up. You have no reason to go into extra time. Just go straight into penalties and just get it resolved, that way. But there are some games, depending on who you're watching, that I could just keep watching and watching. And some of these games have been, very riveting, at least to the point that I could just keep watching and watching. So maybe that's why. But I definitely don't think this game was boring at all. Not one bit. There were so many opportunities, so many chances, and it just took one goal. It would have taken just one goal to win this game. And I think for France, at least, because France is one of the favorites to win this, the final product, the finishing and not putting Mbappe maybe to play in the next game against Spain. If he's complaining about his nose, because the whole thing was after the game that, I'm tired. Like, nigga, what are you tired? Like, what are you tired about? You were just milling around. You were sticking up in the front. You weren't doing anything, or not doing that much. Pepe is 41. He's almost half your age, and he's doing a lot more. He's not tired. He's playing the whole game pretty much, right? So I don't know. Like, maybe don't put him to play. I get it. The mask bothers you, but I mean, I've never heard of anyone. Have you seen players? I remember Rudiger, Osimhen. I mean, so many players that have played with a mask, and I've never heard them say that. I'm sure it bothered them. Obviously, it's in your face. It's obstructing your face, right? It's rubbing up against your face, and you're moving around. It blocks your vision to some degree. But I've never heard anyone complain about the mask, and they kept playing. That's never been an issue. Maybe don't put him to play. And then Kolo Muani, I don't know why Kolo Muani was playing when you have someone like Dembele, especially on that side where Koundé was, because Koundé was he had a good game. Yeah, I will say he had a good game going up front, being vertical and also defending from time to time. What I mean by that is that he was defending, but he couldn't against Bruno Mendes, and Locomotive Rafael Leao. He was getting tore up. He was getting completely destroyed. If you had Dembele there, I mean, that would have helped you out, because they would have been, Mendes at least would have been kept busy with Dembele. He wouldn't have been making all those runs that he was making on that left flank. He was tearing it up, and he had also a chance to be able to score. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these players had a chance to score. I don't know why they put Kolo Muani there, and then putting in Thuram. Like, I don't know why Deschamps thought that was going to be a good idea. Putting in Thuram. Like, I don't care how good he's doing in Inter. I really don't care, because in the national team, I don't see it. Some of these games, I'm going to be honest, he has been playing well. I can't remember which game it was that he was actually grinding. He just kept going and going, and he did create a lot of chances to be able to score. He didn't score, but he created a lot of chances to be able to score, and I think that's one of the best games that I've seen him play in a long time. But still, I don't think he's a player for the national team. I don't know why they didn't put Dembele, from the start. Cristiano Ronaldo's another one. I'm criticizing Mbappe over here, and how could I not say anything about Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo should not be playing 90 minutes, let alone 120 minutes. He should not be playing. What is this? What's going on? But of course, it's Ronaldo, and that whole royalty. I'm sure when Martinez signed his contract for Portugal, when he got hired, they probably told him, yo, you got to let the big guy play as much as he wants to, and you can't say nothing about it. That's why I kind of don't respect I'm not saying like I disrespect, I dislike. I have nothing against Martinez, but it's clearly just a paycheck that he's getting, that he's picking up. That's it. I mean, can I really blame coaches like that? Like, nowadays, like, do you do it for the love of the club? That doesn't exist anymore, I think. I mean, if before it didn't exist, to some degree, I mean, nowadays it's being treated like a product and nothing more. It's nothing like and who knows, maybe I'm wrong here, but it's nothing like Mourinho when he signed for Fenerbahce. You see him like with that speech that I am part of you, you are me, and this and that every single time I step onto the field or whatever. Him swinging around the jersey and stuff. It's no longer like that. Or when he was at Chelsea, that passion like that. I'm not saying Martinez doesn't want to win, but you got to take Ronaldo out. You have to be willing to take Ronaldo out, because Ronaldo wasn't doing anything. Again, one man less on the field with Cristiano Ronaldo, and he had a chance. He had a chance towards the end. He just couldn't connect. So you got to be willing to take out someone like Ronaldo. It's like Manchester United all over again with Ten Hag. You know, like he didn't do much, just like Mbappe didn't do much. He was just up there not doing much, not marking. From time to time, Mbappe, you know, tries to create a chance, but not really. But then again, that's what he's been doing all season, even for PSG. That's what I've been saying. Like Mbappe hasn't done much in the Champions League, and yet he ends up scoring goals. He ends up winning the game for you, right? That's how he's been playing for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Will he play like that at Real Madrid? I have no idea. I'd like to think that no, it's going to change. He's going to get a lot more help, and I think he's just going to get that boost in confidence once he gets there. You know, because that's been his dream for a long time. But I think it will start to slow down after a couple years, maybe even after a year. So up front, France, man, France had a lot of trouble. But in the back, I very much like what's going on with them, with Saliba, Upamecano, especially Saliba. Saliba played a really good game, and I guess it is a big feat to cover someone like Ronaldo, even if, you know, to mark someone like Ronaldo, even if Ronaldo's 39 years old, but still he did such a good job there. And the wings, you know, Koundé, like I said, he was getting eaten up. Not his fault, I mean, against two players. But we're talking about two players that when they attack, when they go up a vertical, they are really, really hard to stop. So I don't blame him that much, but still, he was getting tore up there. But he did his job too, making connections with Griezmann, Mbappe as well. But Theo Hernandez, he's been playing really well. He was playing really, really well. And he's another one that had a good shot from long distance, always up in the front, trying to combine with Griezmann, with Conte, with what's his name, Mbappe, you know, with Kolo Muani. Really, really good from Theo Hernandez. I mean, I don't think he should be in AC Milan anymore. I'd love to see him. I mean, he has all the makings for the EPL. For a Manchester United, would definitely love to see him at Manchester United. Maybe Chelsea, although Chelsea's already, for me in my opinion, Chelsea's already stacked. But I kind of feel like Manchester City's gonna snatch him up. I see Pep Guardiola eyeing him already and trying to find a way to bring him over there. I'd love to see him at AC Milan because I want to see AC Milan go back to their former glory days. Theo Hernandez is really, really good, and just coming back too defensively, which is something that about a year and a half ago was something that people would complain about. But no, man, he's gotten way better at that. He's so quick. He is so quick. That white boy can run. He's definitely got speed. Conte and N'Golo Conte, of course, I thought he had a really good game. Tchouaméni also, but the one that really impressed me, Camavinga. Camavinga was just unstoppable in this game. He was all over that pitch. Man, did he play a good game. And he had another one that had a chance to end the game. He had a chance. I mean, the angle was tight, but still one could argue that should have been in the back of the net. But he did so well with the recoveries and going back and forth, box to box, helping out N'Golo Kante, combining with Tchouaméni as well. Really enjoyed what I saw from Camavinga in this game. As for Portugal, I gotta start with Pepe, man. Pepe, just 41 years old, and those runs, even at the 90th something minute, the extra time, I mean, he kept going. He just kept going, unstoppable. Another one that's just unstoppable. Such a good player. This is the first time I actually said that I enjoyed Pepe. I never really got him in Real Madrid. It never really impressed me at all. I thought he was a little bit too uncouth, a little bit too clumsy at times. But this tournament, I really saw Pepe. I really, really got to appreciate Pepe. And sadly, you know, it ends for Pepe. I doubt he's going to be at, 41, 43 at the World Cup 2026. I don't think we're going to see him. But such a good performance by Pepe. Vitinha as well. Really enjoyed what I saw from Vitinha. Another one that had a chance to be able to maybe finish the game. Conceição, when he came in, I didn't get Conceição, but I really got to appreciate him in this tournament. Very nimble player, always looking for teammates, providing really good chances for the forwards. Joao Felix, man, I feel for you, man. You had a chance when you came in with the header to also end the game. And then you missed a penalty. You know, it happens. It happens. It was bound to happen to someone. It just happened, you know, to be Joao Felix. Cancelo was another one that started the game really, really well, making those runs, those vertical runs. Very crafty player, and a lot of those take-ons actually were successful. And then his defending against Mbappe, he did pretty well. He held his own against Mbappe. He got to be a bit of a nuisance for Mbappe, and Mbappe just didn't take him on just like that. It took effort to get past Cancelo. Leao, of course, I don't know why he was taking off. He was doing so well. That was, for me, the biggest tactical error that Portugal made. He was the one that was actually piercing through that France defense and just gave them something to worry about. But Leao, another one that could have won the game for Portugal, had it not been for Camavinga. And that's it. I don't remember much about this game. I had to watch some of the highlights to be able to recap what I saw. I wasn't able to remember what I saw 2 days ago when the actual game was being played because I had to go to work. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the game. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.